Karma, duality, good versus bad. Q&A session. Someone's asking, I am thinking about karma and that I would get punished for what I have done or what I would do. Because I have heard many NDE stories where we get to see from the other person's perspective how we treated them. But also, I have been brought up with the teachings of the Bible where everything is a sin. So how do we know whether something is good or bad? And what is karma? My answer. Well, seeing from other people's perspective is only raising the awareness on the interconnectedness of everything. It doesn't mean that you are bad or wrong, nor that you have to be punished. You are just getting aware of a bigger picture. In your day-to-day life, you see things only from your specific perspective, which is what life is designed to do. So you are aware of the effect, pleasant or unpleasant, that things and people have on you, but you may not be aware of the impact, pleasant or unpleasant, that you're having on people. And so you may position yourself as a victim, for instance, not seeing that depending on the perspective, you may be seen as a victim, a savior, or a persecutor in the very same situation. Now, God or Source does not have a perspective, a specific perspective. It holds all views from all angles, and so it can't have an opinion, nor can it judge. If you're getting someone's resources, for instance, they're helping you, you could say that you are using them. Is it bad to use someone? You will probably tell me, yes, it is. But this person probably feels useful and purposeful now that they got the chance to give a contribution and that their contribution and skills are being valued. And therefore, they feel very valuable and meaningful. So knowing that, is it bad that you used them? See, it's just a question of becoming aware of a larger view on things and a higher truth. Same goes with anything. Everything, in fact, is neutral. Is sun good or bad, for instance? Tell me. When the sun shines, some people will be delighted. Some others will complain that it's too hot or that the soil is too dry and that they want rain. But the sun is just what or who he is and does what he's here to do, to shine. Now, if the sun was to have an NDE and watch his life from a higher perspective, he would realize that he made some people happy and some others unhappy. Does it mean that he should then beat himself up or blame himself for the plants that died because of him? Because he could be considered as a killer, a bad person, right? Though, is this how everyone is seeing him? Hell no. As I said, many people are just craving his warmth and light. And he is also what allows plants to grow and life on earth to happen. And what karma actually is this force that puts us in other people's shoes so that we can experience the opposite perspective, which by this soul experience balances things out. Because if you can be experiencing eating or absorbing, which you will see as a great blessing, but which is also known as killing, and then you can experience being eaten or absorbed, which is what being killed actually is, or ultimately is, you will then have a neutral perspective. This only happens because we are experiencing both sides. If we only experience one side, we may mentally understand the other side, but never really understand not really understand it in ourselves and in the depth of our being. So karma is not about punishment, nor is it about justice or reward. It is just about experiencing the entirety of what is.